So, Alistair, what do you know about these space-time runes?
Basically, they're a special type of rune that completely halts the passage of space-time on a marked area, essentially halting the passage of time upon the object, or objects they're enchanting.
That's troublesome. So basically, this door is frozen in space-time and we can't budge it whatsoever.
That does appear to be the case. It also seems to be preventing me from phasing through it.
All that power and they choose to use it as a doorstop. Very disappointing.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. If you apply time-stopping powers to, say, a baseball, smack it a couple times with a Maglight, and then release it, all of the kinetic energy you apply to it would be released at once, launching the baseball like a rocket.
I don't think it would work like that.
Actually, with some minor tweaking, it could work exactly like that.
Yeah, so another thing you can do is halt the passage of time on a Maglight. Turn it on and off a few hundred times, and when it is released, you could fire it like the force of a solar beam.
This is surprisingly insightful for you.
Also, if you grab 100 Maglights...
I see what's happening here.
Shut up, Mason! You grab 1,000 Maglights together. Strap them all to a single, prime Maglight. Then you freeze them in space-time and then store up enough Maglight energy.
You can't solve every problem with a Maglight.
You can solve every problem with Maglight.
We're going this way.
Are we sure we don't want to split up? I just want to double check.
Do you want to get irradiated?
No, I would travel with... Okay, alright, never mind. Zug, come, Zug.
Zug goes, hi, and travels with you.
Good, Zug.
Is Jade coming?
Yes. Oh.
You travel northwood, finding the runes, and it leads you into this old library, also dusted and spaced over with time. As you walk into it...
A library?
Yes, a library full of dusty scrolls and journals. And Mason, as you walk in, a door suddenly appears behind you, and it traps you in there.
Okay.
He's dead. Alright, we gotta move on.
I'm not dead.
No. That's a booby trap, yeah?
Oh,
It
you think he's
Seems
alive?
like one.
All right.
Well, it's gotta be mechanical or something.
It is definitely mechanical.
What's
Inside the room,
what's the
Mason,
door made of?
it is made from steel.
Oh.
Wait. Are there any? It went off after he stepped inside. So there's gotta be. Can I call through the door?
Yeah, you can hear each other through if you shout.
Oh, okay. Wait, we also have a phase guy. Just go get him real quick.
Let me attempt to phase through.
Yeah, be careful.
The runes activate, and when they do, Mason, give me a perception check. I believe you're the only one here with the perception skills, so you're actually in a real good place.
All right,
How much is my bonus?
+8. All right, that is enough. From the shadows emerges a pair of blades. You step back quickly as a Bisharp appears out of nowhere and nearly slices you in two.
Okay. That's getting a fire fang.
Oh God, yeah.
Initiative starts. You can hear the sound of struggles coming from inside the room, team. So I'm going to start these two.
Okay.
And...
Can I send my spirit through the door to at least help him out?
Sorry, you could attempt that. Let's do one round inside the room first, and then...
Yeah.
So go ahead, Mason. You decide.
I tell Boxer to shred it up, yeah.
Yeah, physical. So Boxer leaps forward, hits him with a Fire Fang. That is a hit. Does 60 damage. This thing takes a lot, super effective damage, reels backwards, and takes 3 injuries. Now, you as a researcher know that he is under half health. You can just you just know their percentages. He responds in kind and attempts to use Metal Claw, and it hits, dealing 20 damage.
Okay.
All right, now the trainer's outside. You can take a trainer action now if you want, and the trainers outside can attempt to do something.
Do I have any trainer skills that would be relevant at this point?
Murdoch will go to the door and just say to me, Mason, don't worry, I'll get in there. And I'll like push Alistair to the side and just start like pulling on the door.
Okay, roll.
I won't let you die in there.
Your strength is insane because martial artists are bogus. All right, you get a plus 10 just to strength. Yes.
So as he's gonna try and use the strength, I'm like, look, Murdoch, I can't use the abilities. They seem to be special. And as I'm explaining this to them,
As you say that, he just muscles up the door. And you remember that you've got Brick Break, which just says F you to magical barriers.
Yeah, I do the thing.
look, I have psionic powers. If I am not able to bring this door down, I don't see what hope you have.
The door lifts
Well.
and just crushes under Alistair's muscles as he just like forces it back upwards. And you see your
Well.
friend in trouble.
Well, 20 years of
Mason, I'm
training.
here.
20 years of psychic training.
Okay, that works.
Murdoch enters the room. The true Pokemon has appeared.
Yeah. Zuck, stay back. I'll handle this.
Now in addition,
I don't think there's anything I can do as a trainer right now, really.
All right, now in the turn order, you guys can react. Up first is Jade.
Okay, she's a little taken aback by just destroying the door, but, oh
Your
man.
muscles.
This has got to be just like an everyday thing for Jade.
There's just a Bisharp? That's all there is.
Just appears to be a Bisharp. That's all that's showing up on the radar.
Chomped into by Sylvally.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna try to do any. I'm gonna hold my action, and I don't have anything I can really do.
Still Valley.
He's gonna is Fire Fang every other turn?
I believe it is, yes.
No, Fire Fang says that will.
Really? Yep. Okay. That's
He's doing that again. I'm just chomping into it again.
Okay.
Why
He's,
not?
like,
Yeah.
shaking it. You know how like when a dog grabs like a stuffed animal and like is just flailing it around everywhere? That's essentially what he's doing.
all right. You do that. You grab it and flail it around like a stuffed animal, and it takes another 50 damage. And you fling it against the wall, and it gains a 4th injury. And when it hits the wall, it shatters into a million pieces.
Holy crap!
Revealing itself to be a crystal. And as you do, the runes in the room disappear.
Oh, okay. I thought we just killed something.
Mason, are you okay?
I'm doing fine, but
Listen, I know I give you a hard time, but I would never, ever let anything happen to you.
it's good to know, Ed. I'm petting Boxer on the head as he comes back to me. It seems like that Pokemon was just an illusion. Some kind of it was itself the power source, which is interesting.
Yeah, seems like it.
Would I be able to roll some kind of occult to think if I know anything about the crystalline?
Totally. You actually, because you're a Hex Maniac, you get a plus 16 to this.
All right. So pull out my thing. I do the roll, and I get a plus 16. And I make my roll, and that is going to be
Ooh,
30.
that is real good. You can determine that these crystals, actually, yeah, you're a little concerned about that because you pick them up, and these are temporal crystals, they could be clever fakes. Because temporal crystals are notoriously hard to get a hold of because they are just from the temporal world of Palkia.
Okay, and so I explain that to them. I look at Murdoch and I am saying like, these are obviously temporal crystals, or perhaps some kind of, some kind of copy or a forgery of some kind, something that's similar to it, in nature. And at this level of precision, it's very difficult to tell one from another. It's like you either have one, and they're very similar.
Well, at that point, I am gonna speak up. Like, well, that makes
What's your
sense
input, Mark?
considering the skill. I think I know who might have made them or have or acquired them.
who made the temporal
Well,
Are you
while-
friends with the person who made the crystals?
Oh God, no, not at all. The people that we came across of some very talented witches at one point. They are wanted people. They were playing. I'm trying to get my story. Straight. I know I came across them. I'm trying to remember. It was a long ass time ago for me.
Haha, witches. I don't believe in sorcery.
Oh, I said.
You're a hex maniac.
Sorry, I said temporal crystals. I meant spatial crystals. I apologize.
Yeah, spatial.
Yeah. And regardless, I ran across them before. They're kind of really, really strong and powerful, and that's why I think that they might be the people, the ones that made those, because they were very good at getting away from things.
So with these
They
crystals,
escaped
then,
justice.
would I be aware, since he says it's spatial crystal? Did it just make an illusion of a Pokemon, or did it call a Pokemon out of like a pocket dimension or an alternate dimension?
More like it made a copy of a Pokemon.
Okay.
Like you can't, like that level of illusion can't be done very easily. Normally, what would be way easier, and think horses, not zebra, is that it would just make a very basic copy of another person's Pokemon.
So, Miss Jade, do you believe that these witches, as you call them, are either working with or are perpetrators of the wild calamity?
Oh, no, the ghost was the perpetrator of the wild calamity, but I do think that they're not very good people who deserve to be brought to some level of justice.
Justice? Yes.
Don't start it.
Alright, we're gonna find that.
Did I say the wrong thing?
Let's
Alright.
go dish out some justice.
Hearing
Follow
his
me,
trigger
kids.
word, Zug Zug rushes forward. Hi!
Let's go, Zug Zug!
Oh god, let's go before he gets trapped in a room.
All right,
I dive into this room with Zug Zug.